I hope that you can hear me and see me well.
Yes, it works perfect.
Okay, perfect. So hi everyone, my name is Jordan Merakov. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Powerdrone. We are a data analytics technological company, and we are using drones to inspect energy assets. To do so, we have developed our own software platform for data processing. And primarily, we observe power lines, but also railway infrastructure, wind and solar parks, and pipelines. The problem that we solve is that the utility and the energy companies have to inspect their assets on a regular basis. But the point is that they lose money doing it ineffectively and inefficiently. There are three main reasons for that. The first is that the usual on-foot inspection is slow and costly. Second, areas are often hard to access, and respectively, the assets are not properly inspected by the technicians. And last but not least, the manually collected data is difficult to process and analyze. Here we come with our solution. We use off-the-shelf drones to collect high-quality data that we process with our specialized software. We detect the technical problems and we integrate them seamlessly into the geographic information system of the client. On this slide, you can see a typical example of an inspected power line, and that we seamlessly integrate into the GIS systems of the customers. Naturally, we have started our activity on the Bulgarian market, and we have executed successfully projects with all three utility companies, plus some industrial clients. And our immediate target for expansion is Central and Eastern Europe. The next phase for expansion is meant to be Western Europe and Latin America. Here you can see the major European competitors that we have, and the major difference between us and them is, on first place, how we collect data, and secondly, how we process them. Our business model is quite simple. We charge our customers per inspected kilometer, and as you have already heard, the main clients are the power distribution companies and the transmission operators, but on top we have also renewable assets, underground pipelines, and railway infrastructure. Till now, we have inspected more than 650 kilometers power lines, a couple of renewable projects, and we have generated income exceeding 65,000 euro. And currently, we are preparing for the next projects, not only in Bulgaria, but also abroad. On this slide, you can see the key members of the team. I would say we are a pretty good combination between utility knowledge and expertise and IT and software development skills. We are fundraising mostly for two things. We are trying to automate as much as possible the data processing part, but also the data collection part. So that's in brief from my side. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm free to answer your questions.
Thank you so much. You are in timing. And your judges, your turn.
Yeah, I'll go first. Hi, well, thank you for presentation.
Thank you, Roman.
The question is, this space of, of drone inspection of infrastructural projects is quite crowded by now, and many people are trying to reach the same energy and other companies that operate all these networks. What is your specific go-to-market strategy in terms of what exactly are you pitching to the clients that makes you stand out from the competition?
Yeah, very good question. Thank you for that. First of all, our main added value is the software platform that we have developed on our own, but in very close cooperation with the utility companies. So we have really identified what are their specific needs, and we are able to run very quickly and efficiently new functionalities. Basically, we have the ground, and we can build it up according to the specific needs. We have executed also our first project abroad in Romania last summer, And it was very easy for us just to upgrade and to add some new functionalities. So this is our main advantage, that we are pretty adaptable. But at the end of the day, grid is a grid everywhere, and it's a kind of a recurrent exercise that has to be made every year. So, and for us, it really matters the quality of the images, because we are focusing on very, very fine details like broken insulators, like damaged grid ties, etc. And I would say that many of our competitors, they are collecting data, for example, with helicopters or by some other means. And for example, they are able, for example, to do, let's say, vegetation management, but they are not pretty good at these very fine asset details that we are focusing. And by this, we are preventing the emergency situations which are causing the outages. So we are both saving operational costs, but also we are saving and generating money from unwanted shutdowns.
Hi, this is Bill Baker. It's solving a pretty big problem, but I still don't understand. What are the top 3 issues that, let's say, a power company, or top 3 as a power company would need your device and your service in order to, in order to solve that problem?
Yeah, thank you, Bill. First of all, I will give you a straight example from Bulgaria. Half of the areas are really very difficult to access. These are forests, really hard to access areas. And the technicians simply do not go there, or even if they go, they cannot see exactly whether or not there is a problem. So we can see between 3 and 5 times more potential problems on the grid, which are causing these emergency situations.
So that's accessibility. What are the other 2?
Yeah, that's true. And also we are detecting also much more problems which are causing these unwanted shutdowns. As I said, we are detecting between 3 and 5 times more technical problems compared to the usual on-float inspection.